41 days ago, this was an empty backyard. We were brand new to gardening. We nearly lost everything more than once. We made mistakes, but somehow this happened. It started with seeds. We wanted to focus on easy to grow vegetables like zucchini. This is my first ever time planting seeds. I really hope they grow. We didn't have much money to start, so we found some free pallets. Neither of us have a car that will fit them, so we needed to rent a van. They look a little different from the pictures, but we'll make it work. We turned our garage into our makeshift workshop and got to work. We have never built something like this before. It was very challenging at times, and one of the hardest things we've both ever done. At this point in the video, we've been working for 3 days straight. Our GSP Luna was helping and supervising the whole time, making sure the job got done. Neither of us knew how hard this was going to be, but we worked as a team and got it done in the end, and it was definitely worth it. Now that the boxes were done, it was time to put them in the backyard. We both thought the only option to fill them was buying bags of dirt from somewhere like Bunnings. We had no idea it's actually much cheaper to get a whole truckload delivered. We got some mulch too, because we wanted to do horticulture beds. That meant we needed to collect some logs and branches. Another one of my many firsts. Ben had to show me which ones to pick. We got some pine cones too. We just recently learned about this method of filling the raised beds and wanted to try it out as we heard it has many benefits like being no-dig and self-watering. Layer 1. Pine cone and dead log. Layer 2. We didn't get enough logs, so we'll use some of the mulch here too. Layer 3. Soil. Lots of soil and a top layer of compost. Luna loves playing with dirt. I started some new seeds and built them a new home. We didn't know just how useful this little greenhouse would become. The seeds we just planted were about to give us a surprise. It really is amazing watching them grow. Luna's been guarding them. Despite a few setbacks, like dealing with snails, Mother Nature will always find a way to continue growing. We moved some of the plants out of the greenhouse because they were nearly ready to go into their new home. I still can't believe not long ago this was an empty backyard. Our dream is to make this small backyard as productive as possible, so I started some more seeds. Climbing beans, sunflowers, and corns. Doing this has become my daily therapy. We wanted our little humble patch to look beautiful, and this is the first step. Putting down some weed mat and adding some wood to the outside of the boxes. We are working with limited space, so we needed to be very creative to make the most of the little space we have. We both also love cooking, so a herb wall is a must. We needed a bit of a break, so we went to visit Ben's family in the country. Here we spent some time with the family sheep. Collected some eggs. Ben's mum even gave us some strawberry plants to take home. They are very happy in the new home and have even started fruiting. We also started a new little project called the Humble Pot, which we planted with zinnias and alyssum. But the plan is to change the flowers in here based on the season. It is also a way for anyone who would like to support us and our dream to do so. We will handwrite your name on the Humble Pot in return. Thank you to our first supporter, Helen. This very quickly turned into part of our daily routine, checking in on the plants, seeing what's grown, and if anything needs our help, like helping this root-bound herb into a bigger pot. We continued looking for ways to improve our garden and came across bokashi. The store one was too expensive, so we made our own. It's the perfect way to make use of all those kitchen scraps. And turn them into liquid gold for your gardens.
It's not high enough for it to come out. Oh.
Next, we planned our biggest upgrade to the humble patch so far. We wanted to build and install a trellis archway. Again, this is something neither of us have ever done. A lot of planning went into it. We went and got our wood and got to work. We made sure to get all the measurements right and figured out a way to make it all work. It's starting to come to life. We have another video that goes over the full build. It will be linked in the description. The frame was finished, but there was still lots of work to do. Luna helped out with moral support. This archway will become the heart of the humble patch. Here's Luna doing some QC on the finished beds. One of the biggest problems we faced was trying to get it level. But Ben's bush mechanics saved the day. Gorgeous. A few more finishing touches and we're done. Again, this build took us 3 days of hard work to complete. It's nice to just take a moment here to breathe it in. We started noticing more beasts appearing. I think they are excited for the garden too. And now it was finally time to plan everything in the beds. Ben spent hours figuring out the layout for each bed. It was good to finally be able to give these plants a new home, and putting that first plant into the soil made the dream we both have feel even more real. I can't believe how far we've come in just 2 short months. But we were about to learn an important lesson neither of us saw coming. Out of nowhere, a massive hailstorm hit Melbourne. It nearly destroyed our garden. The storm also brought with it an army of snails and slugs. Again, our garden was nearly destroyed, but we weren't about to give up. We fought back against the snails and slugs and decided to give our garden another huge upgrade. We added new climbing plants to the bed, gave everything a good watering with bokashi, and even added some sunflowers. Next, we wanted to add some more color and something to attract pollinators. So we built a flower bed. We planted some cosmos, 6 kinds of zinnia, some more sunflower, and some marigold. We both can't wait until this is fully grown in. Like I said before, When you are working with a small space, you need to be as creative as possible. This meant making use of the area along our fence line. This area gets amazing sunlight, so it was the perfect place to put our zucchinis. The herb wall was also ready to be planted. Luna needs to inspect everything before it goes in. We focus on herbs we will actually use: parsley, chives, thyme, rosemary, dill, and some other medicinal herbs for tea, like chamomile and chrysanthemum. We had some extra calendula and marigold, so we added those to the main beds. And filled in some empty areas with chilies and capsicum. Are you ready for the grand reveal? From severe hail damage, snail and slug attacks to this, Mother Nature really is amazing. It still feels like a dream that this is ours, in our own small backyard. Now we just have to try to stop Luna from eating all our crops. Thank you so much for watching. It really does mean the world to us. Make sure to subscribe to follow the journey and watch us and our humble patch grow.